with Josh Wincat. Have you heard that name before? Maybe, maybe not. He is trying to become the next youth pastor here at the church. So I thought I'd sit down with him and quiz him, get to know him, you know, ask the important questions that no one else is asking. So I thought I'd let you get to know him. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm ready for this quiz.
Okay.
I studied real hard.
Okay, because the first question is a doozer. Is
Okay.
that a word? Is that a word?
We can make it a word.
Okay.
It's kids ministry, right? We make up words all the time.
Totally. So what is your favorite color?
You know, Sarah, I think I'm gonna have to go with purple. It's a good color. It's the color of royalty.
Okay. Hands up if you also like the color purple.
Oh, also, okay.
Wow. And what if your favorite color is green? Because
It's
that's
a
mine.
good color. That's my wife's favorite color.
Okay. I like Joanna. Have you met Joanna? Probably not. I met Joanna. She's really nice too. Okay.
I would agree with that.
Yes. Okay, second question. Why are you a Christian?
I'm a Christian because I know that even when life gets tough, that I can go to God. And He will always listen to my prayers. Maybe not always answer it the way that I think that it should be answered.
True.
But I know that He's listening and will answer it in a way that is best for me. Because I may not always think it's the best way, but I know that God does.
That's a good answer. He is always there for us. We've talked about that even recently in Kids Zone. Okay, next question. What are 3 things that you can do with this pencil besides write with it?
Well, the nice thing about pencils is most of the time they're straight, unless you've broken them. Then they're at a weird angle. So, the first thing you can use it for is a ruler. Now, it doesn't have like the measurements on it, so you just have to guess. The second thing,
You can make a straight line with it.
you can. The second thing, which I think is probably the best thing you do with a pencil other than writing, is you can pick your nose with it. Because it's so much nicer to pick your nose with a pencil than with your finger, right?
No. Ew. That's so silly. Okay, and the third thing?
The third thing is what we use pencils for most in my house, actually more than writing. We use them to prop up plants when they're falling over. Because they're sturdy and they're not going to break on you. And a plastic pen will bend, whereas a pencil made of wood won't.
I am learning so much from Josh right now. I had never thought to do that.
Great pencil usage.
It is.
The more you know.
The more you know. Okay, so that's 3 questions. Guess we have time for 2 more.
How am I doing so far?
So far, so good.
Am I passing? Because
Yes.
I studied real hard.
Yes.
Okay, good.
He's doing pretty good, right, kids? Yeah. Give him a pass so far. Okay, what is your favorite Bible verse and why?
My favorite Bible verse comes from the book of Proverbs, and it's Proverbs 18:24, and it says, "There are friends that destroy each other, but a true friend sticks closer than a brother." And the reason why that's my favorite verse is because oftentimes we try really, really hard to impress people that we shouldn't be impressing, because they're not really important people in our lives. And the people that we should be impressing are the ones that are going to love us and care for us and respect us, even if we make mistakes. They're always going to be there for us. And not everybody in the world is like that, unfortunately.
That's true. It is very important to use wisdom when choosing our friends and choosing the people that we spend our time with, because so much of who we become is formed by the people we hang out with.
Yeah, especially when you're a kid or even a teenager, because, I mean, your friends are who you spend the most time with other than your family. So you want to make sure you're hanging around with good people so you can grow up to be a good adult.
That's a good point. It's a good Bible verse.
That's the reason why it's my favorite.
Yes. Okay, last question. What is one piece of spiritual advice that you would give them who are listening?
A piece of spiritual advice. You know, it's probably something that I wish that I had known as a kid, but I didn't grow up as a Christian, so it was a little bit harder once I got older. Make sure you spend time actually talking with God. Because just like any relationship, like even with your parents, if you never talk to your parents, or if you never talk to your siblings, do you know them anymore? Do you know what their favorite color is? Do you know what their favorite food is? When you spend time with God, you get to know him better, and he gets to know you better. So I think that would be my best advice, is make sure you're always praying. I mean, the Bible says that we should do that all the time anyways, so.
Right, pray without ceasing. Yes.
So spend time with God. It doesn't have to be, really formal where you put your hands there and go, "Dear Jesus." It could even just be walking in the woods and go, "Hey God, how's life?"
Yeah.
Nice and simple.
Very simple, kind of like how we're talking now.
Exactly.
Yeah, very casual, because God is always there. It can be when you're riding the bus to school. It can be when your parents are driving you to the grocery store. You can just talk to God anytime.
My favorite type of prayer is right before bed, where I go, "Dear God." And then I wake up because I was praying all night, right?
Right.
Because I didn't say amen until I woke up.
No, that doesn't count. It doesn't count, guys. But I do like that idea of it being a discussion at night and in the morning. It's the first thing I say when I wake up is "Good morning, God." And I just like to say, okay, like this day, we got this together.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it together. So.
And when you frame your whole day knowing that God is with you, you have a different attitude towards the day altogether.
Totally. Do you think that God has a favorite color?
Yes.
Really?
And I think it'd be white because it's all the colors.
Okay. I'm gonna think about that.
I think it's kind of a cop-out answer, though.
The parents are all like, Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for joining in, and I hope we'll see you again next week. Bye!
Bye!